What is going on, my super straw hats? Rhymestyle here, and today I bring you another One Piece Burning Blood update. And today we have some pretty exciting news. Before I get into the scans themselves, which as always, if you want to read these scans for yourself in all HD goodness, I will link it in the description below. Big shout out to ShonenGames.com as always. Today's big news is actually we have PC confirmed. I don't know what that voice was. PC confirmed by Bandai Namco Latin America. So get excited to those who've been asking and wondering if this is going to come to PC, and the answer is yes. This is actually the very first Spike game to go to PC, so it's pretty exciting stuff. And I cannot wait to see what the mod community is going to do when this game comes out in April. Now, the next thing I want to cover before I jump into the actual news is the characters so far that have been confirmed. And as of right now, we have Luffy, Ace, Sabo, Crocodile, Enel, Law, Bartolomeo, Smoker, Doflamingo, X-Drake, Frankie, Zoro, Kuzan, Captain Kid, who is new, Brook, Chopper, Fujitora, and Sanji. Now, Chopper and Sanji have not been actually properly mentioned yet, but you can see them in the scans that I'm going to reveal in a couple seconds. But this is the list so far, and as of right now, obviously it's not the final roster. There's going to be a lot more characters that will be revealed over the next couple months. But again, April is the release of this game, so expect them to go in overdrive as far as news, probably around February, maybe January, but we'll see. But without further ado, let's look at these new scans. So first things first, we see Fujitora with the force power of gravity. Here comes Fujitora's giant meteor attack, and this entire update is kind of focused on the elemental aspect of fighting. As you can see, it says recreate the ultimate power of ice, repel, gravity, and rubber, and it's kind of just focusing on how the different elements that you can use to your advantage. Obviously, with Fujitora, his specialty is gravity. With Brook, we have ice, and then with Captain Kid, Eustace, we have the ability to repel, and of course, rubber. If you don't know what rubber is, that is of course Luffy. An immense heat radiates from the power contained in the Arrow of Fierce Battles, the Four. Now, to those who don't know what the Four are, I'm thinking this is talking about the Four Emperors. And does this in a way kind of confirm that Shanks and the other big Four Emperors are going to be in the game? I hope so. I mean, I really want to, it would be kind of weird if they don't include them. So we'll see what happens in the next update, because I feel like the next update is going to be focused around, people like Shanks, Whitebeard, and stuff like that. So let's see what happens in the future. But I feel like the Four is kind of, foreshadowing of what's to come as far as news in this game. The bright and cheerful musical swordsman who uses the power of the Yomi Yomi fruit and his technique to put your opponents to sleep. From the worst generation, quote unquote, Kid uses sword, guns, and other weapons along his mysterious abilities. So it's actually kind of cool that he's going to be fighting with weapons. Well, duh. It's Eustace. So I cannot wait to see how different every character is. Actually, that has me more excited about this game than I really thought. The fact that every character is going to truly be different, and based on how a character plays, you kind of have to, understand what you have to do to beat that opponent. So I'm kind of excited about that aspect of this game when it comes out next year. Clad in the frost of Underworld, Brook's sword not only deals intense slash damage, but it will also cause freeze damage to the enemy. Not only can Kid blast metallic objects at his enemy, but he'll be able to create giant metal arm in order to crush those that oppose him. Crush everything in your way. With the force fired off metal, here comes Kid's destructive repel ability. And also, as I mentioned, Chopper is in this. As you can see in the very bottom, it says, everyone has some great abilities, but that doesn't mean I'm going to lose, because I too had the ability to turn into a giant, which obviously that's Chopper's one main ability. So that's basically, I guess, technically confirms he's going to be in the game as well. But I don't know, you tell me. Jumping to the next scan, we have, actually, this is the front page of the two scans that were released. Here comes another epic One Piece battle game, and this was more focused about 4th gear Luffy. Luffy doesn't go easy on Doflamingo. After smacking him straight into the air, Luffy then flies after him to deal extra damage. That's kind of a spoiler. Experience the power of Gear 4th in this brand new One Piece game. Welcome to Burning Blood. Relive the bizarre power and wall-breaking abilities of 4th gear Luffy. Choose your favorite ability, then aim for the top. Now, this part actually is kind of interesting. Choose your favorite ability. I wonder if that means every character is going to have a different variation that you can play as. Because obviously with Luffy, you have 4th gear, 2nd gear, 3rd gear. And I feel like this is basically hinting that, when you pick a character, you also have the ability to choose which powers to fight with. So that would be kind of cool and a nice new way. Well, not really a new way, because it's happened before in many anime games in the past. But it'd be an interesting way to actually choose different variations of characters and different abilities that they've displayed in the series thus far. The 4 Demons. A revolutionary battle game in which both ability users and Haki users clash abilities. Today we're going to be showcasing a couple of these rare abilities. That doesn't really tell me that much. First, for a One Piece game, Gear 4th, the Bound Man. Captain of Straw Hats, Monkey Luffy Gear's 4th mode. Another of Luffy's attacks shows the full release of Rubber's force with Gomu Gomu no Leo Bazooka, which obviously is the attack that we're not going to talk about that. But that's pretty much it. That's a quick update. So again, we have PC confirmed. We have a list of characters so far. April is just around the corner, and hopefully, as we get closer to that release date, if they don't push it back, we'll get more characters revealed probably around, I'd say, February, March, or so. That's when it's really going to kick in hard gear. But I feel like we'll see some gameplay at the top of 2016 finally. So yeah. Anyways, so let me know your thoughts. If you hyped all that good stuff, leave a like right below, comment, you know, how this works, and we'll take it from there. As always, you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I will see all you awesome Super Saiyans in the comment section below. Peace.